On this day I complete my 36th year, by Lord Byron, 1788 to 1824. 'Tis time the heart should be unmoved, since others it has ceased to move. Yet though I cannot be beloved, still let me love. My days are in the yellow leaf, the flowers and fruits of love are gone. The worm, the canker, and the grief are mine alone. The fire that on my bosom preys is lone as some volcanic isle. No torch is kindled at its blaze, a funeral pile. The hope, the fear, the jealous care, the exalted portion of the pain, and power of love I cannot share, but wear the chain. But 'tis not thus, and 'tis not here, such thoughts should shake my soul, nor now where glory decks the hero's bier, or binds his brow. The sword, the banner, and the field, glory and Greece around me see. The Spartan borne upon his shield was not more free. Awake, not Greece, she is awake. Awake, my spirit. Think through whom thy life blood tracks its parent lake, and then strike home. Tread those reviving passions down, unworthy manhood. Unto thee indifferent should be the smile or frown of beauty be. If thou regrettest thy youth, why live? The land of honourable death is here. Up to the field and give away thy breath. Seek out, less often sought than found, a soldier's grave for thee the best. Then look around and choose thy ground, and take thy rest. Okay, this is a poem by Lord Byron. Let's see, Lord Byron is one of the greatest English poets. He's a major figure of the Romantic movement. He was born in London, and he went to Harrow School, and then he went to Trinity College, Cambridge. When he was about 30, or maybe a little bit before, his life became so scandalous that he left Britain, and he went to live in Italy. Now, finally, he started fighting for the Greeks in their war of independence against the Ottoman Empire. And it's actually quite ironic, this, because he's written this poem was written in the year that he died, so his 36th year, and in his 36th year this is where he was part of the he was campaigning for Greek independence, and he was part of the independence movement fighting for Greece. Sadly, he died of a fever that he contracted. So anyway, what's this about? Well, let's see. This poem starts talking about growing up, that he's grown up, that he thinks he's too old to be for the game of love that he was always into when he was younger, and he thinks he's too old to be loved anymore, but he still wants to feel love. And even though love is painful and difficult, nowadays he wants to feel love, not for the kick of getting someone to love him back, but just to have the feeling of love. And he's he has decided that he is going to continue in his search for love, but love on its own. It doesn't have to be returned. And then he then starts to think about glory and heroism, and he starts to think about dying an honourable death, and being buried in a soldier's grave. And he's embarrassed about the way he has behaved and the life he has lived up to now. And there is this change where he's now thinking about living his life in a better way. Anyway, let's look at it. So, 'tis the time this heart should be unmoved, since others it hath ceased to move. So, it's time I stopped falling in love. I shouldn't be falling in love the whole time, because no one's going to love me back anymore. Nobody's going to fall in love with me now, because I'm too old. I'm 36, my gosh. This is terribly old. And, well, maybe in his day, yes it was. Today, perhaps much less. Yet though I cannot be beloved, still let me love. So, I know that nobody's going to fall in love with me, but I still want to feel love. Love is an important thing. The days are in the yellow leaf. The flowers and fruits of love are gone. The worm, the canker, and the grief are mine alone. So, I'm getting old. I'm in the autumn of my life. The leaves are turning yellow. They're about to fall off the trees. And the springtime of love is gone. Love is something for a game for young people. And now the only things that I can feel are the worm, the canker, the grief of love. So the only thing that's left for me in love are all the sad bits. Yeah, decay and pain are the only things that are left to me. The fire that on my bosom preys is lone as some volcanic isle. So I'm lonely, but I still feel passion. I still feel this powerful feeling of love inside me, but it's alone. It's like a volcanic island, and it's not going to set light to anybody. No torch is kindled at its blaze, a funeral pyre. So the blazing emotion of love I feel is not something that's going to come back to me. This is the burning of a dead body. It's a funeral pyre. The hope, the fear, the jealous care, the exalted portion of the pain and power of love I cannot share, but wear the chain. So the hopes of love, the fears of love, the jealous care of pain, all of the great things of love, these aren't for me anymore. I can't share in the powers of love. The only thing I can feel is love as a chain holding me to the things that I love, even though that love is unrequited, that love is not something that comes back. And then he changes. So in this beginning, he's been thinking about his view of love when he was a young man, always in the hunt, and he thinks that that is over. And yes, he still feels love, but he doesn't feel that. I think perhaps that he deserves to be loved. That this is he's repenting really about the way he's behaved when he was younger. But 'tis not thus, and 'tis not here. Such thoughts should shake my soul, nor now where glory decks the hero's bier or binds his brow. But this isn't the place to think about things like that. I shouldn't be worried about things like that. This is the place the place of glory. And yeah, he's fighting for the independence of Greece. This is where glory, becoming glorious, is what is remembered about the hero when they have died. So the bier is the table. The bier is a table, or the stand where the dead body is. A dead body is put. So I'm now at a point where I should die in glory. That I should be glorious. That I should think about more important things than my love and being loved. Yeah, these I am now in the position of an age where glory is much more important to me. And now he thinks of himself as an ancient Greek warrior. The sword, the banner, and the field. Well, maybe he's a modern Greek warrior. Glory and Greece around me see. The Spartan born upon his shield was not more free. So everything is around us. The sword, the flags, the battlefield. Glory is all around us. And he's now thinking that the Spartans were free. The person who dies for what they believe in, they were free. And he's thinking that perhaps he's been up to now he's been tied by love. He's been tied by his by playing games of love, and now he wants to be free. He wants to be free of that game and to live a much more heroic and a moral life. Awake, not Greece, she is awake. Awake, my spirit. Think through whom thy lifeblood tracks its parents' lake, and then strike home. So he's telling, okay, wake up, Greece, wake up, my spirit. So yeah, awake my spirit. Stop worrying about love. Let's worry about what is right and what is wrong. What is the moral things to do? Think back to your ancestors. Think back to the people that you come from. Think back to their honour, and then strike a death blow, and then become somebody who is fighting for true, real moral values. Tread those reviving passions down. So put down, forget all those passions about wanting and loving and all of the things from your youth. Unworthy manhood, all of these love affairs, these are unworthy. Unto thee indifferent should be the smile or frown of beauty be. So you shouldn't fall in love with women. You shouldn't make love the center of your life, but you need to make more of it. You need to be a hero fighting for the right. If thou regrettest thy youth, why live? The land of honourable death is here. Up to the field and give away thy breath. So if you look back on your youth with regret, then why continue to live? This is the place where you can die honourably. This is where ancient Greece is. This is where the ancient Greek heroes came from. Go to the battlefield. Go to battle and die for the cause. Find a good moral cause and die for it. Seek out, less often sought than found, a soldier's grave, for thee the best. So I must go and find the grave of a soldier. I must die as a soldier. This would be the best kind of death for me, not dying thinking about love affairs and pretty faces. Then look around and choose thy ground and take thy rest. So I must look around. I must find a good cause worth dying for. And the irony is that soon after this he died. So he's saying that when he was a youth, that life was all about falling in love, and now he's past that, and now he's looking for a world of glory and sacrifice, and he's turning away from love, and he wants to die a glorious death on the battlefield like an ancient Greek soldier, and he's looking for immortality, and to become a hero for his cause. So on this day I complete my 36th year. By Lord Byron.